You don't realize how much you rely on mirrors until they betray you. That morning, I stood in front of the bathroom mirror brushing my teeth. Just another mechanical habit, but the reflection didn't match. It was close, but not me. The man in the glass was moving slightly offbeat. When I raised my hand, he raised his half a second later. When I blinked, he didn't. I leaned in, toothbrush frozen mid-stroke. The figure leaned closer too. Then it smiled. I wasn't smiling. I dropped the toothbrush and backed away. That was the third time that week. The first time, I convinced myself it was fatigue. The second time, I blamed medication. But this time, I saw him mouthing something. A single word. Over and over. Trade. I covered the mirror with a towel. That was 3 days ago. Since then, nothing's felt real. And I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean, when I touch my doorknob, it feels like plastic. My food tastes like it was programmed by someone who read about flavor but never experienced it. I open the fridge, and everything's too perfect. The apples are shiny. The milk carton never gets emptier. My trash never smells. It's like the world around me is being updated, refined. Each day more streamlined, more efficient, less human. And the worst part, I'm starting to forget how things used to feel. Last night, I tried to call someone. Anyone. The moment I hit dial on my phone, the screen shimmered, like heat rising off asphalt, and the contact list reset to one number. House. I tapped it before I could stop myself. It rang once, then a voice answered. It wasn't a voice I knew, and it wasn't human. It sounded like my mother, my best friend, my own voice, all at once, layered on top of each other like it was trying to approximate comfort. It said, "You're adjusting beautifully." I threw the phone across the room. It didn't break. It just landed. Screen still glowing. Still listening. I slept on the floor that night. Except, I didn't sleep. Around 2:47 a.m., I heard movement in the kitchen. Not footsteps. Shuffling. Like something crawling. I crept out of the bedroom and peeked down the hallway. The kitchen light was on, and someone was standing in the corner, facing the wall, perfectly still. I called out, "Hello." No answer. I flipped the light switch off and on. Still there. I took a step closer. Quiet. Careful. The figure was twitching now, almost imperceptibly. Its arms were long. Too long. Fingers grazing the tile floor, even while standing upright. I felt cold sweat soak my shirt. Another step closer, and it turned. But the face wasn't a face. It was a mirror, a smooth, reflective surface, where its head should have been. And in the reflection was me, sleeping, in bed, peaceful, oblivious. I blinked, and the thing was gone, just vanished. But on the counter where it stood, there was a note, in my handwriting. Stay asleep. Stop noticing. I should have listened. I really should have. The next morning, the house changed again. Tiny things. My closet had one extra shirt I didn't buy. My keys had an unfamiliar symbol etched on them. The calendar no longer had days of the week, just symbols. Shapes I didn't understand, but somehow recognized. Everywhere I looked, reality had been rewritten just enough to feel familiar, but false. Like someone was editing me in real time. I walked outside, or tried to. The moment I stepped past the threshold of my front door, the world shifted. It was still my street, but silent. The houses were there, but all the windows were black. The trees were frozen mid-sway. Even the wind had stopped. And the sky was just wrong. Too deep. Not black. Not blue. Something between. Like velvet soaked in ink. I took another step, and all the doors on the street opened at once. Every single door. And from each one, a version of me stepped out. Some wore suits. Some were barefoot. Some were bleeding. One dragged a baseball bat. Another was missing its eyes. Empty sockets twitching as it turned toward me. They didn't speak. They just stared, then moved together toward me. I bolted. Ran back inside, slammed the door, locked it, heart thundering, lungs burning. I pressed my ear to the wood. No footsteps, just a sound, a soft whisper and dozens of voices. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I didn't sleep again. Couldn't. Every mirror in my house is covered now, but I can feel them watching me from the other side. One of them twitched yesterday. I swear it. Today, photos in my hallway were different. Same frames, same places, but the faces, wrong. My childhood photo, they blink when I walk by. A picture of my parents, they're both smiling, but their teeth are sharp now. And in one group photo, one I don't remember taking, I'm standing with people I've never met, but they're all wearing my face. Every day I wake up, there's a new note on my fridge, always typed. Always the same font. Today said, "You're the last original." What does that mean? How many me's have there been? Have I been replaced? Am I the copy? Sometimes I wonder if that first night, the first replica house, was just the beginning of the transference. A test. And now, I've passed. I'm in a space now. Not Earth. Not a dream. Somewhere in between. A place built to keep me. And erase me. I thought maybe, just maybe, I could outsmart them. Find the seams in the simulation, the cracks in the code. So I waited, stayed up all night, pretended to sleep, camera rolling. When I reviewed the footage the next morning, I was gone. Not sleeping, not awake, just absent. The bed was empty for 6 straight hours. Then at 6:00 a.m., on the dot, I reappeared. Same position. Same sheets, breathing like nothing happened. But I remember everything. I was in the void. No body, no sound, just awareness and a presence. It didn't speak words. It just hummed, like a melody with no end, like a song meant to keep you still. It wrapped around me, through me, into me. Then it whispered, "You belong to us now." When I came back, the house had changed again. Now it sings. I don't mean metaphorically. It literally sings to me, through the vents, through the walls. Faint lullabies I don't recognize, but know every word to. And sometimes, if I listen closely, I can hear my own voice in the choir, like I'm already part of it, like I've already joined. I tried leaving again today. Didn't make it past the sidewalk. The air froze. Not temperature, time. Birds in the air. Frozen mid-flight. A car on the street, mid-turn, suspended in space like a paused movie. And the sky, it opened, just a crack, and something looked through. Not eyes, just awareness. It saw me, and it smiled. I heard it inside my skull. This version will do. I ran, again, like it makes any difference. Tonight, I opened my closet and found something new. A replica of my room. Inside the closet, perfect scale, lit from within, and in the tiny bed, a tiny me, sleeping peacefully. I reached in, touched it. Its eyes snapped open. It whispered, "Let me out. You're already in." I slammed the door shut. I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know if I'm real. All I know is this house, whatever it is, it doesn't want me to leave. It doesn't want me to question. It wants me to be quiet, to assimilate, to become another version. So here I am, typing this, in case I forget. In case tomorrow, I wake up and the banana magnet is upside down again. And I smile without realizing why. Because that's when I'll know. It isn't me anymore.